and today I want to talk about Liu Kang. Now, I feel like people misunderstand Liu Kang a lot as a character. Now, this character is very strong. Let's get that straight right now. A lot of people are assuming, well, most people think this character is overpowered if they are, a lesser player, and if they are a upper player, put it like that, they think this character is not that good. Well, pros to be more specific. And this character is actually really amazing, but he has some weird stigma behind him. So, Liu Kang is a scrubby character, first of all. He is an extremely, an extremely scrubby character, and you could just do this all day and win with him against lower level people. You just can't. And that's one thing that I explained in my Liu Kang guide that I'm going to link in the description. But he's a scrubby character. He just is. But what's weird about that, he's a scrubby character that's also a scrub killer. Now, why I say he's a scrub killer is because this move right here. That move puts people in check that don't know how to deal with it. If you don't know how to deal with every option of this string, you are at disadvantage against Liu Kang. Not a lot of people know how to deal with this string right here. So the fact that, lower level people don't know how to deal with this string right here, and then Liu Kang just run away with it, it just becomes like, easy for them. I have a friend who really doesn't understand MK that well, but he's pretty decent. But the second he picked up Liu Kang, the scrubs couldn't handle him. And that's the power of Liu Kang. Now, at higher levels, he's harder to play, but he can still get the job done. So, I think Liu Kang is an A+ tier character. He can pretty much keep up with almost anybody in the game as of now, and the only thing about him is he just has to put his neck on the line if he wants to open you up, and that's how a balanced character should be. It shouldn't be like Jackie to where she can just pressure you all day and there's almost nothing you can do about it, and then she has that stupid grab thing. And if you're wondering why I'm comparing her, is because she's the best pressure character in the game, and Liu Kang's a pressure character. Liu Kang is what a pressure character should be. He is perfectly balanced. He can, zone a bit. He can go in with his 9-frame mid. The only range he doesn't play at is right here. And still, if he wants to, I guess he can start throwing this out, but it's not viable. So, this is what a pressure character, one archetype of a pressure character should be. He stays perfectly balanced, in my opinion, because he can't fight you right here. He just can't. So, he's good from like right here and right here. So when you have a pressure character, I think that they should have, good pressure and then something to force you to make mistakes. That's what Liu doesn't have, in my opinion, and why I think he's low tier. Liu can't really force you to make mistakes consistently. Liu Kang can. Against a good Liu Kang, they are always going to have you wondering about this string. See, a lot of people don't know the mind game behind this string. So, first of all, if you do it like this, right here, it is -7. And so what that means, if he just staggers it like this, you get a turn. So if he knows you're going to wait after that, that's when he proceeds to do this right here. That string. Now, off of this string right here. Oh wait, no. Off of this string, he's -7. So that is what this is right here. And off of this right here, he's -7 both ways. So if he just staggers any one of these, you get a turn. But if he thinks you're gonna try to press a button, he can parry. That's the mind game. Now, a lot of people try to down 3 out of it because they think it beats both options, and well, it does beat a lot of options that he can do because it beats the parry and it checks him as well. And I had a friend that told me that I should play the matchup that way, but let me explain why you shouldn't. If he starts to stagger these things right here, you want to challenge him with a down one. The thing about Liu Kang is he has to put his neck on the line to open you up. If he just keeps doing this all day, he's not going to win. He wants you to get upset and press a button so he can throw out this parry. The thing is, you want Liu Kang to throw out this parry. People don't realize that. They're trying to stop all the options that he gets, but you want Liu Kang to have the mind game behind that. You don't want to just stop the parry because you don't get much off of it. But if you read that he's going to do a parry, you get a full combo punish. But he does too. The thing why I think this is not a good option to do to poke out of his stuff is because if you do that, then it doesn't hurt Liu Kang that much. So he's just like, yeah, whatever. I throw out the parry. Oh, okay, they checked me. They don't get much. But you want to be mashing out of this right here. Now, when he gets to the last hit, it has a huge gap. People don't punish that a lot. Well, people at higher level do more, but like lower level people, they don't punish that a lot. Let me show you about this right here. To record. So we're gonna put the player 2, record. All right. Easy. So it's really not that hard to deal with. But the thing is, if he knows you're gonna start pressing buttons, he can parry. But it's okay. Let him have his parry because the Liu Kang player has to risk more to open you up. That's what people don't realize. So at the end of the day, the Liu Kang players with the better reads are usually the one that's gonna win. If you just keep playing this game right here and keep down threeing him out of his string, that's what top players try to do. You kind of give him the edge, and I don't see why they don't realize that. Because Liu Kang wants to slowly like kill you and annoy you, and if you're just poking him out of his parry every time with this, you're giving him what he wants. So if he gets the parry, if he guesses right, okay, that's fine. But he had to put himself at a risk to open you up. That's what people need to see. And I think this character is perfectly balanced, just perfectly balanced. He doesn't, well, he's oppressive as he should be, but the main reason I think he's fair is because he doesn't play this range right here. If he played this range right here, he would be broken. He actually would be. Because he would be able to make you come to him, fight you right here, and then fight you right here. That is why I think he was pretty broken in the last game. But, you know, it took skill to make him broken, but he definitely was. Because at any range on the screen, he was a threat. Now, people could be like, well, ain't he a threat right here? And because he can zone? Like, not really. You can punish projectiles easily with most people around this range. So that's not a big deal. So yeah, that covers everything I feel about Liu Kang. The power of Liu Kang is he is a very good character in the right hands. He is not broken because he plays at two ranges very well. He has to put his neck on the line to open you up, and he's just a perfectly designed character. I had to go back and add this part as well because some people are saying Liu Kang needs an overhead. This character does not need an overhead at all. He is perfectly fine just the way he is. If they do anything to this character, I'm talking about anything, any type of buff, he will be S tier. And I know that for sure, without a shadow of a doubt. Liu Kang is a character who has a lot of strengths, but his major weaknesses are the fact that he can't play from right here, well, like this range, and no mix-ups, but those weaknesses make him a balanced character. And that's what people need to realize. And the problem with Liu Kang is people either point out his weaknesses too much, or they like overdo how good this is. Like, yes, this string is good, but you can deal with it. You really can. And then that's another thing good about Liu Kang. This right here. This is all unbreakable damage. That's what people forget about the bicycle kicks. You do this and they're not dropping out of this. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and check out my Patreon, and Nickopz out.